guys, welcome to Tarantino's. Getting ready to make some pasta puttanesca with mussels. Someone had called me earlier today and asked me if we knew how to make that, and I haven't even thought about putting that on the menu or even making that until it was mentioned to me. I actually forgot all about that dish, and it's a fantastic dish, bursting with flavor. Actually started in Naples, Italy, with just a few basic ingredients, kind of like the pasta alla or aglio olio. Except with this one, and it started in the mid-20th century, somewhere around there. Anyway, Naples, Florida. Florida. Italy, my bad. So basically what this dish is, excuse me, my buzzer's going off. Hold on one second. We are live. Basically, extra virgin olive oil is what I like to use, and the traditional way to make it is just with garlic, capers, and some crushed red pepper. That's it. So it's basically almost the same thing as pasta alla, just with another ingredient, and it's fantastic. But throughout the years, obviously with different chefs touching it and adding their own flair to it, there's about 1 billion ways to make it. You can make it with pretty much any protein that you'd like. One of my favorites is with the mussels, of course, and that's what we're going to do tonight. I already have the mussels cooking over here, but you can get a mussel that's already at your local grocery store, because remember, these recipes are for you at home to try at home for different dishes. Super easy. Get yourself a bag of mussels, whether you get fresh or frozen, doesn't matter. Just get them cooked so they open all up, of course. Everybody knows that rule, and if you don't, make sure they all open. Same thing with clams. And the way we're going to make ours is with some, we have some regular tomatoes that we're going to dice up. We have some capers, some crushed red. Anchovy is quite popular, putting it into this dish. Gives it a great flavor. No, you won't bite into the whole fish. It's going to dissolve into the oil, and you'll see that as we do it. And I got some Kalamata olives. Once again, you can put any type of olive that you want in there. You can put in green olives, black olives, whatever, purple, whatever you want to do. Remember, you make any of these dishes to your own liking. There's like 9 different ways that I know to make this. And then, of course, you know, we play with things, add more, subtract, whatever. So we're going to use is some basil. We have crushed red pepper, we have capers, tomato that we're going to dice up, Kalamata olive, we're going to probably quarter the Kalamata olives, anchovy, fresh cloves of garlic, and a little bit. You can use kosher salt, or I use my mix for everything, as you guys know who watch all the time. So, mussels, pasta alla puttanesca. A dish right out of Naples, and I'm going to show you an easy way to make it. You can make it at home if you guys ever want me to make this for. I'm going to put this on the menu because it is bursting with flavor. All right, so we're going to start off with about 1/4 cup of oil. Quarter cup of oil. Be generous. This is another fantastic. I forgot all about this dish till someone reminded me of it on the phone. And I used to make this. Where did I make this at? I can't remember if it was Vidal or whatever. But everybody went mental over it. One of my most popular dishes, actually, at the time. Let me add a little bit more oil in there. So how is everybody doing tonight? Where are you watching from? Can you make me one with extra anchovies? When you want that? Tonight? Mr. Clint? If you want, you can buy this one. I'll make this one specifically for you. Are you in the area? Message me back if you want this one right here. I'll make this one for you. You can come pick it up. How you doing, Craig? Rhonda? All right, Clint, be on your way, because as soon as this is done, it's going to you. So that's another great thing. If you're local and I'm doing these test dishes, feel free. You want to buy it? I'll make the dish for you and take it with you. Thank you so much, Clint. This is yours then. Extra anchovy. Gotcha. All right, so hold on. Excuse me, I am working at the same time. This Joe, how may I help you? You're trying to find me. It's on Emmerdale Road. I'm halfway. You got to follow the numbers. It's 833. There's a red, white, and green bow right on top of the mailbox, and it says Cooking with Chef Tarantino on a big black sign. And then just follow it up to the farm. I'm on the center of the farm. All right, and then you'll see my white pickup that says Tarantino's on it, and just come right to the door, and your order will be ready. All right, thank you, my friend. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I gotta work. All right. So anyway, we got the oil in there. The garlic, very fine. Dice it, or not dice it. Slice it as thin as you can get it. Remember, keep that thumb back. that index finger as a guide. And you want the garlic as thin as you can get it so it dissolves and flavors that oil. Because that's why we're putting so much garlic in it. But normally you would probably want to use 4 cloves. But if you love garlic and you love pasta alla, you can never put enough garlic in it. All right, so we'll slice all these up. If someone's here to pick up their order. Oh, and by the way, Clint, this dish is $49.99 because I'm doing it live. I'm just playing. Thank you, Kemikoto, for the beautiful knives. This is actually, I think this one beats the regular chef knife that I have. I absolutely love this one. Come on in. Good, how you doing?
Good, I got a order for a salon there.
The bruschetta and 2 Caesars?
Yeah.
Right over here.
That's that.
You're all set, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. So get our garlic in there. And this is another quick dish, doesn't take long at all. Obviously with me talking and working at the same time, it takes a few minutes longer. Mussels are done. Honestly, I almost forgot about it. Remember, keep those fingers tucked in. And does everybody know the proper way to clean a knife? Like this, and slide out, blade away from you. You'll never get cut. I have yet, thank God, cut myself with a knife at work in 20 years. Never. Feels awkward to cut this way at first, but once you do it, you never have to worry about getting cut. I had a chef give me I think I had 100 pounds of onions to cut, to teach me how to cut using my fingers properly. He wouldn't let me stop cutting onions until I had it and it felt comfortable cutting that way. And I thank him. What the heck is his name? Chef Mike. Chef Mike, I believe it was at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut. Actually, that's where I had to flip, keep practicing with my flip with a case of eggs till I could get the flip down. They give me a case of eggs. They say, keep flipping till you don't break them. And I thank those guys for teaching me like that. All right, so we got the garlic in here. We're going to add some crushed red pepper. There's really no wrong amount. Obviously, it's based on your flavor. You're making this at home for you and your family. You make it the way you want to make it. Remember, start off light because you can always add more later. Some seasoning, kosher salt. You can use my seasoning. I'm going to turn this on low, and I'm going to start off with the garlic and the. Probably help if I turn this on properly. Here we go. And you want to cook this at a low heat. Let's slide this over. Can you guys see this okay and hear okay? Jim, how are you? Sorry, I can't see. Liz, oh boy, we got another order. Love that sound. 1 second, guys. We got a rattlesnake pasta, garlic bread, and a cannoli. All right, you guys are going to have to bear with me for a second. Can you do me a favor and pass me a cannoli shell in a... what the heck else was on there? A cannoli shell in one of those small containers. The salad containers, please. You're going to have to give me 1 second so I can make this dish. Really appreciate it. These are our mussels. They're ready. Let's make a rattlesnake pasta real quick. The cannoli shells are in that box right there. Sorry, I gotta pay the bills. Do you know how to do the cannoli? Do you know how to stuff a cannoli? Oh, here it is. What you're gonna do is just like filling you have a frosted cake? This is Savannah. She's behind the camera. She's helping me tonight. You're gonna take this is authentic Sicilian cannoli batter. You guys want a great cannoli, the best in the area, give us a call. Basically, you're just gonna take this, squeeze this in here. See that? Notice how there's not a glaze on it because it hasn't been frozen. That's how you can tell it's been made fresh. No preservatives. A high-end regatta cheese. Actually, it's called impastata with obviously a few other things that we add to it. The best you'll ever have in your life. I guarantee it. If you don't like it, you don't like authentic. Then we're going to get some powdered sugar. Put some powdered sugar on the top of that sucker. All right. This is heating up like it's supposed to. Remember, you want this... The garlic, you want it to, slowly roast and almost like roasting in there and saute it. So it's with extracting all the flavors from the garlic and the crushed pepper. And you can start to smell the aromas, flavoring the oil beautifully. And then we'll add all the other stuff here in a minute. But it's about halfway there. Okay, so now we need some jalapeno. Sorry, I got another dish working over here that I got to get done. What level rattlesnake pasta did they want? Did you see? Level 6? Sorry, guys. Miss Joe, how can I help you? What's that? How'd you see that? How did you see that? All right, my partner, who's not even here, just called me and told me what's on the order, and I have no idea how she knows that. I'm actually live right now. Oh, you are? Well, hello there, how are you? All right. Thank you. All right, guys. See how that's bubbling nicely right there? That's what we want. Now we're going to add in the anchovy. Give it a nice stir. We're going to add in our capers. About a tablespoon of capers. And then the Kalamata olives. Actually, I'll turn that down just for 1 second. Can you do me a favor? Can you add about a pinch of seasoning to that? And just a I forgot I already had that ready. Actually, I got some seasoning right here. Boom. Turn this. So that's working. You want to get that phone for me? Well, I guess I picked the wrong time to do this right now. Huh? Tarantino's.
Tarantino's.
Some Kalamata olive. And then we're going to dice up some tomato. Actually, you know what I should do? I should put some bruschetta in there.
Order for Ashley.
Order for Ashley.
Yeah, it said it's press one.
Oh, yeah. Press 1.
I did. I already took care of it.
All right, so we're going to add in our tomato. And the water from the tomato is going to actually slow down the cooking process of the garlic so we don't burn our garlic. We got another dish going on over here. I apologize. A little stock to that. All right, so we're going to put our tomato in here. And then I'm going to put my heat back on to medium. And then we're going to use the basil as a garnish. It's also going to add more flavor to the dish, too. You can use oregano, fresh oregano. That's what I really wanted to use, but they were completely out of oregano. Well, thank you, Miss Candace. All right, so we're gonna let that heat back up again till it becomes to a. We probably should add a little bit more tomato to that. Then we're gonna let that simmer. And now it won't. With putting the tomato in now, it's gonna add a beautiful flavor to the sauce, and it's also gonna prevent that garlic from burning because we've already cooked that garlic and extracted all the flavors. So we actually sauteed that to the maximum that the garlic could be sauteed to. So now to make the sauce, put the tomato in there, and the water that's coming out of the tomato is just gonna make this beautiful sauce. It's gonna soften the tomato. You can put plum tomatoes in there, hand squish them in there if you like for at home. Hand squeeze them, I should say. Our mussels are already done, and then what we're going to do is we're going to dip our pasta, our pasta in the hot water already. We're in a restaurant, so it's easy for us. I've already pre-cooked my pasta. We're going to put that in there, we're going to toss it, and we're going to put the mussels over the top. It's going to be gorgeous. We're going to bring that to us. You normally want to do this for about 15 minutes is about how long it's going to take. 15 minutes from start to finish. So you can't see the anchovy anymore. It's completely dissolved in the dish. Cut our grilled chicken up. I hope you all had a great night. Sorry for the interruptions. A little more stuff. This smells absolutely amazing. Now we're just about ready to add the pasta. You can smell everything. Wait till you smell this dish. If you try this, you're going to go absolutely nuts. It's going to smell your house up something beautiful. You'll feel like you're in Naples. Oh, don't forget a lot of cheese. A lot of cheese. Just like the pasta alla, a ton of cheese. Can you... Was that a garlic cheese bread or a garlic bread? What was on that? Garlic cheese bread? Okay. Alright, so we're going to shut this off. This is done now. What I'm going to do, not strain it completely, because you don't mind having a little water in there, it's all flavor. This is enough for a couple people, actually. Oh, this is going to be great. A good handful of cheese. Maybe 2. For me, no less than 2. Well, he's got a lot of flavor in this sucker. Now I'm going to add my mussels. And the juice that's left over from the mussels. Add a little more stock. You pass me the heavy, you can leave that open. And turn that fan on. You did? Put some mozzarella in here. Put this in the oven. And this is actually Going to our good friend Clint. We're just going to pick the basil off this. It's actually Thai basil. Smells fantastic. Can you pass me a heavy cream out of the fridge, please?
Sure.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. No, they can't. They can't. No, you don't. You're helping me. What's the matter with you? And then find the chocolate chips out of there, so I can dip that cannoli in the chocolate chips, please. I can get this open. My hands are all greasy now. That rattlesnake boy. The hotter you guys order, it kills us in here. Absolutely destroys us. Oh, and don't forget, I've got some habaneros, some other hot peppers, so I can make it as spicy as you want. Wes, how are you, my good friend? All right, so what am I looking for? My measuring cup? 1 cup. Not that we're talking about rattlesnake pasta or cream dishes, but 1 cup of heavy cream per person is the general rule of thumb. Actually, I got some great stuff. My partner, Miss Orchid there, had talked to a company, oh boy, what's the name of it? This is why I was going to wait. Anyway, vegan butter, and it's supposed to be fantastic, salted and unsalted. Let me see this thing. I might as well show you what I would normally do before I would go live. It is dairy-free, soy-free, peanut-free, non-GMO, vegan. They sent us a package for us to try. I can't wait to try this out later. So for those of you, all that stuff I just read that are interested in that, we'll be able to take care of it. And actually, maybe we'll do something with that stuff when we go to 180 Fitness Saturday. And don't forget, we'll be at 180 Fitness here in Statesboro from about 8 to 12. And we're going to do some samples. And I have no idea what we're cooking yet, but we'll have some fun. But definitely, we're going to try this product out for those of you that are vegans and love all that gluten-free stuff. And I can't wait to try it and taste it too. Because I won't sell anything if it doesn't pass my palate. You guys know that. Is that Clint? Or is that DoorDash? No, we don't have it. Can you pass me a full spaghetti bottom left roll? What's up? You ready to have this? And Clint is here. Come on back here.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't want to come back here?
No.
Anyway, Clint is here, who you saw order the pasta. He's actually, I can't believe you really did. Well, you need to try a taste of this. Whoa, shut that off. You need to try a taste of this first. Now you get to try it. I don't want you buying it if you don't like it.
Oh, no.
Did you hear what I said about it being $49.99 since it was last?
Wow, 5,000.
You like it?
Amazing.
Bada bing, you heard that. I didn't hire someone to come in here and say it's amazing. There really is another person in here. What? Now, there's all kinds of puttanesca, so for you fans that love that, I can do any kind of puttanesca you want. Do it the traditional way, because remember, the traditional way that started in Naples is just garlic, crushed red, and tomato. That's it. Bada bing, done. Crushed red, yeah. Sometimes I forget. I talk so much, I forget what the heck I talk about sometimes. You got some extra flavor in here. There's a lot of extra oil. Now, normally, I would have done this dish and had it in a dish and garnished it for you to show you what it looked like. But this is the dish right here. Remember, it has the Kalamata olives, it has basil, crushed red pepper. You can use kosher salt. We have our regular seasoning, plenty of garlic, tomato, extra virgin olive oil, slow cooked. Remember, 15 minutes. You want to slowly cook that garlic. That's the key to it. And you cannot burn the garlic or you screw up the whole dish. And don't forget about the anchovies. Remember, for those of you that are scared to death of anchovies, I was one of them. I tried when I was a kid. I couldn't stand it. Now I love them, the flavor, because the key is to let it dissolve into the sauce, whether it's your red sauce, oil that you're doing. If you're doing an oil-based sauce, I'm telling you, the flavor it gives is absolutely fantastic. Some more cheese on this, my friend?
Perfect.
I got it. Yeah, you gotta have more cheese. Especially with all that oil you got in there. Originally it was made for me. I soak all that. I soak all that up. Oh boy, I think there's a little too much in here. Now normally this dish would be about $19.99, but tonight, for my friend who came all the way out here while making the video, that blows my mind. That's the first time that's ever happened, so we're going to give it to him for $15.
The perks of being right down the road.
Right? It's funny because a lot of times I'll tell people, if you're in the area, come get it.
Yeah.
And this time I didn't say it, and you, boom, make me one. I'm like, what? Do you need forks, napkins, and all that? Good? Thank you very much.
No problem.
You doing by card or cash?
It's fine.
Card? Alright, let me end this video with these
Alright,
guys.
good.
Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching and sharing. Thank you everybody that's watching. Hey, what's up, Michael Mendez? How you doing? That was the Mussels puttanesca, pasta alla puttanesca. Let me know if you guys want to order that. I'm going to be putting it on the platforms. It will be on DoorDash. It will be on Uber Eats. It'll be on my personal platform. And, of course, whenever you make a reservation, if you want it, let me know, and I can make it however you want. I got to take care of this gentleman who came over and bought the actual dish we made in the video, which is awesome. And I thank you, Clint. And I got to get back to work because I do have orders coming in that I have to cook. So it's pretty busy, and I'm definitely appreciative. And thank you guys so much, and thank you to all my supporters. I love yous. We got to go. God bless.